Good morning and Happy New Year. Out on the North Shore. It's January 2nd is the day I'm filming this. I usually try to get out on the 1st, but the weather was so miserable on the 1st, I decided to hold off, and I'm really glad I did because I love clearing storms, and that's what's happening today. And if you can see the muddies behind me, the Muddy Mountains, there's very low clouds and fog, and it's just really moody, and I love it. So I didn't really have a set plan when I came out today. I decided I would go wherever it looked kind of cool. So as I was driving out, there were really neat clouds hanging over the Hamblin Peak group. So I'm going to go up Hamblin Mountain. It's a mountain I've climbed many times. Done it in the snow. I've camped on top, and it's just a nice little mountain. Very pretty. It's the mountain that made me fall in love with climbing peaks at Lake Mead. So I'm hoping I'm going to get some really cool clearing storm cloud shots. So let's do this. Some blooming brittle bush here. This typically blooms in sometimes late February, but usually March or even into April. I'm starting to hike out Cottonwood Wash, and if you watched any of my other videos, you've probably seen this. It's a portal to many neat places. And today looks a little different though. These are sun rays. Much like in the Hamblin wilderness last week, there are all these grasses and tiny little, they look like ferns coming up. It's quite amazing. This is North Shore Peak and Razorback Ridge. And you can see Pinto Ridge, where I was a couple weeks ago, out in the distance. The grasses aren't quite as vivid as they were down in Hamblin, but still, it's crazy to see this. Normally, these kinds of grasses start coming up in February, so this is really remarkable. All right, I reached the ridge line and can finally see over the other side. And boy, not much of a view of the lake and the peaks, but oh, these low clouds are stunning. Here's the summit up ahead, and the fog is just rolling through. Gosh, this lichen is fluorescent. I'm on the summit now. And it's pretty foggy. So if you watched my video last week, I started in Cleopatra Canyon, and today I'm on Hamblin Mountain, the summit, and it's two sides of the same volcano, the Hamblin Cleopatra volcano, and this is miles away. I'll have to look up exactly how many miles it is, but thought it would be neat to come up here and show the other side of it, of where it's split and moved to. And this fog is awesome. I'm going to stay up here for a while, and probably until this clears. I've got snacks and plenty of water, so I'll set up some time lapses and just enjoy this. It's just beautiful. I'm heading down now, and I think I might go out to two little bumps out here. I've been to the one, but I've never been down to the other, which is called New Year Peak. So I think I might go out there. I've never been out there, so it's the new year, so I might as well. Can finally see the views of the lake now. It's really spectacular. Out here you can see Bering Peak in front and Canyon Point behind. I've climbed both of those. Canyon Point was a doozy. I camped on top of it with the overnight gear. Woo, it was a tough one. But boy, was it beautiful. I'm coming down off Jacal now. This is the view up Pinto Valley. You can see Pinto Ridge here in front of me. That's where my video a couple weeks ago was from, and you can see the Sentinel up there. Here's North Shore Peak, and down here I think is the New Year Peak. Just a little bump. I'm gonna go down to it, and I may take a shortcut right off the peak to get down here. We'll see how it looks. You can see the bowl of fire and all the time lapses I've been sharing. Those are out towards the bowl of fire. What a pretty, pretty day. All right, I made it out to New Year Peak. This is Hamblin Mountain, where I was earlier over here. And this little bump is Jacal Peak. I'm really glad I came down here. There's really pretty views. All right, I am back down at the normal use trail that goes up Hamblin. I came down New Year Peak down through here. It was pretty easy and saved me some mileage and elevation gain. And I enjoyed a little bit of off-trail fun. Now I'm gonna go kind of loop back around a different way than I came up and reconnect with cottonwood wash. Here we have a little shaggy mane mushroom. Been seeing these a lot this year. I came down a different wash than the one I went up, and I'll drop down and back down into cottonwood wash from this saddle. This is shaded up ahead, and you can see the bowl of fire showing off out there. I'm at the little saddle now, and I'm gonna drop down into cottonwood wash. All right, I'm back to the Jeep. Time to head home.